Hello? Hey guys, just in case you were ever wondering what Mike and I look like
Sorry
at like
for being
1 in the morning.
Super unattractive right now.
This is it. Anyway, we just got the call that expectant mom might be in labor. I think contractions are like every 10 minutes. And she spoke with her doctor and they wanted her to go to the hospital and just get checked out. So she's supposed to be letting me know. Luckily, it's early enough where we have a little bit of time, hopefully, as long as they figure out whether they're going to admit her or not before this one normally leaves for work, which is around 4. We will be able to figure out the rest of our day pretty easily. If this is in fact go time, baby is pretty much all packed up. There's a couple of things that I pulled out of the hospital bag because I wanted to wash. So I just have to throw those things back in there. We aren't packed, but we could probably throw that together pretty quickly. Everything, we just did a ton of laundry, so all of our stuff is clean right now. Yeah. So it shouldn't be hard to like pack a bag, but right now we're just gonna lay low and wait and see what happens. It's been almost 3 hours since the initial I'm going to the hospital phone call. Mike and I are both up and out of bed, kind of getting ready for wherever the day brings us. I just got out of the shower and I'm gonna start getting bags packed and everything. But we're in like a weird kind of like limbo right now because we're not 100% sure that expectant mom is going to be admitted into the hospital. The nurse that checked her out when she got there believes that she will be, but they're waiting for the doctor to come in and check everything out and confirm. So we are still waiting to hear back on that. She's been at the hospital for a little while now, but we're waiting to like hear for sure. But I have a feeling that she'll probably be admitted. It's kind of crazy to think about, but is that for me?
Relax.
The mug says relax, something I will probably never do again for the rest of my life. Happily, by the way. We are in the car. We are officially on our way to the hospital. We got a text probably about an hour ago saying that baby boy is here. He was delivered. I don't know the exact time. His mother texted me right after, I guess, she got out of the delivery room. So you got 1.9 miles. So very, very exciting. Happened super suddenly. That was like a really, really quick labor, I think. Yeah. So we were surprised because we thought we had more waiting to do. We thought that like, oh, you know, he might come later today. I felt like he was gonna come today, but I thought it was gonna be later today.
I didn't think he was coming today, to be honest. I was excited. I was hoping that he would come today, but I just didn't think he was coming today.
So anyway, I'm rambly, obviously, because I'm just excited and super nervous, as one would be, but I can't wait to meet him.
Can't wait.
We're here, we're in the hospital. We're waiting for the nursery nurse to come meet with us so that we can get vans, so that we can go meet him. Here. There he is. The cutest.
That's your son. He is.
Looking good. So cute. Preparing the first bottle.
But nobody said to let it go all the way down to the
Yeah, he's getting fussy.
underneath.
It's coming, bud. Oh, you're making your roommate yell. We are in our very own hospital room. So they found a room for us. They were able to make some space for us, and our room's kind of secluded, which is actually kind of nice. I feel like we're like in this wing by ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get too busy or crazy here, we should be able to stay and enjoy our little bub. I'm so excited. Now though that we're in our own room, we can really bond and do skin to skin, which is super exciting. I'm so glad that we're gonna get to be here all night. Me and little guy are hanging out. Hi. You saying hi to the internet? Say hi. You got formula all over his little cookie pajamas. Not his fault. The nipple for the formula was faulty and I didn't realize it, and I tried to get him to eat and the formula was just dripping out from like the base of the nipple all over him. He had a bib on, but this was before I realized I needed a bib because he hasn't actually been a super messy eater, so this is the first time I needed a bib with him. It wasn't your fault. But now he's all wet and he needs a new change of clothes. But I love that your eyes are a little bit more open after your last nap. I love that. Actually here, Mike, he's on his way back to the room because we placed an order on Uber Eats from Red Robin. So he's coming back with that. We ate lunch downstairs earlier. And it wasn't good. And
It was horrible.
Overpriced.
show me how to pull this chair bed out?
I think oh, there we go.
There we go, now we're talking.
Now you have a bed. All right, so it is almost 10. We're going to attempt to get a little bit of sleep. The next feeding is at 12, or around 12, and we're hoping it's like a good feeding because we're not running on very much sleep right now. It's been like a really long day and we're still kind of just running on like excitement and adrenaline. I have, we both do, but like major, are you breathing baby anxiety. And I do remember having this when we were with the twins too. I'd wake up like literally every 20 minutes in a panic, like, are you breathing? And I'm sure that's probably what's gonna happen now. Mike just walked by before and he was like, are you breathing, buddy? Good job. Keep doing that. He's ready. He's in his little knotted gown. He's chilling. I'm gonna swaddle him up just so that his arms aren't out and he doesn't kind of startle himself. Although he has been sleeping really good with his arms out for like the past hour, but still. I think it'll just make him a little bit more snug, safe, and cozy for like actual bedtime. Welcome to day 2 and a very tired mama. You see these eyes? These are tired eyes. We all slept pretty well. I mean, he obviously slept the best. Not a peep out of him. Not even like when he starts to get hungry, he's pretty chill. It's really more like waking him up to eat. Mike sleeps like a rock, so I think he probably got the second most sleep. It's actually almost time for him to eat again. He had his hearing test this morning and he passed that. So we're happy about that. He doesn't have to get retested or anything. He has a few tests to do today. He has to do his car seat test, which I think is like an hour or an hour and 20 minutes, or I don't know, something like that. And he also needs to do some metabolic screening thing, which I think they just take a little bit of blood. But yeah, he's gotta do all that stuff today. So he's gonna be a busy man today, and I don't know how he's gonna feel about it. So most of the day has gone by. We don't have too many updates. Day 2 was pretty chill. There wasn't a lot going on. He had like the one hearing test and that was really it. He is gonna do his car seat test. The nurses came in before because we went out there to check. We were like, hey, nobody ever came to do a car seat test for him today. And they said that they usually do them in the middle of the night. I wish somebody would have told us that earlier, but he sounds like a little piggy when he cries. What happened? Oh, the pacifier? You want it? Yeah, that's all. I'm kind of grateful that the day has gone by. Kind of feels fast, right, Mike? It doesn't feel like it was a super... Sorry, Mike feels like it was a super slow day. Good morning, everyone. This is our 3rd and last day in the hospital.
Hopefully.
We're so excited to get out of here. I don't think I picked up the camera since last night when I talked about get a car seat test done and some other things, but we didn't know the time frame for them. So they took him to do his car seat test after his like 12 p.m. feeding. So I want to say like around 1 in the morning they came and they got him for that. Or a little, no, maybe it was like 12:30. And then it was good because Mike and I got to sleep for like 2.5 hours uninterrupted. Because we weren't constantly worried about him not breathing because we knew he wasn't in here. So we slept pretty well, and then the nurse came back and woke me up when she brought him back in. And I think last night I know he passed his car seat test, and then I think that they also did his bilirubin levels. So I think they did that test, and then this morning they came in to do the metabolic screening test, the blood work that they have to take. That was awful. He screamed the entire time, and they came in and woke us up again for that at like 6. Yeah, it was like rough. They like walked in and they were like, we're here to do the screening, and they like turned on the lights and we're like, wait, what? Where are we? So that was an interesting way to wake up. So that's what we're looking forward to getting out of the hospital for. Like, I don't mind waking up to have to feed him every 3 to 4 hours, but it's just kind of hard when you do that and then you finally fall back asleep and then somebody opens the door and is like, do you have the feeding log? Like, you're like, I just fell back asleep, lady. His hat looks pink. It's got blue in it, I swear. Every picture we sent to like my mom and Mike's mom, they were like, why did they put a pink hat on him? Yeah. But anyway, this is his little outfit for the night. Like, he wore so many outfits last night, guys. So many outfit changes. He does have a super cute outfit pack to wear home, but we're not gonna put that on him yet, given his track record of ruining outfits. We will wait until right before we are discharged to put that on him. I just stare at him a lot, guys. I just hold him and stare at him, and I can't believe how cute he is. And I can't believe that this is real life. Got his bilirubin test back, and he is a little high. He's 9.5, and they said they like to see them below 7. And they said it's common, but he's gonna have to retest again in the next 48 hours. And they were telling us ways that we can help, you know, like improve the condition. And so they told us to put him in front of the window in his diaper so that he can get some sunlight and stuff. But he hates not being like clothed. Like he hates it. So he's throwing a fit. I'm hoping that eventually he'll wear himself out and he'll fall asleep, but it's taking some time here. He's not happy. So update, guys, it is now 12:30. We are still here at the hospital. It's really funny because yesterday we asked the nurses what the predicted time of discharge was going to be for today, and they all said like 12, and one of them was even ambitious and was like, oh yeah, you could probably get out of here pretty early. Like, if you push for like 10 and you're persistent, like we can probably get you out of here early. Yeah, okay. In what world? Basically the holdup was that there are some medical things that we wanted to do, but because we are not legally the parents, they have to get consent from his biological mother. His biological mother has said she's leaving that stuff up to us, but it still has to be signed off on, which we totally understand, but she already told us she's going to sign off on it. It's just been getting the hospital to coordinate getting it done, and the doctor that they wanted to do it wasn't available, and he couldn't come yesterday, and he was supposed to be here early this morning, and then turns out he was in surgery all morning, and he's not going to be out of surgery until 1:30, and then he's got a meeting at 2. Like, it was crazy. And then after this procedure, he has to be monitored for 2 hours anyway before we can be discharged. So we pushed, and we were like, well, can a different doctor do it? It doesn't really matter. Like, this isn't even going to be, it's not my doctor that's going to be doing the procedure. It's not his future doctor that's going to be doing the procedure. So since it doesn't matter, and we're changing pediatricians and everything else, can we just have a different doctor on staff do it? And so they had to look into some legalities, and they just came in and said that a different doctor is in fact going to do it, and they're just going to go get consent from mom. So we're waiting. And yeah, it's crazy. I mean, in this time, I have had time to speak to the pediatrician that we've selected and get appointments set up, and figure out what we have to do tomorrow to get his bilirubin jaundice levels checked again. So we have to go do that tomorrow. But yeah, we're ready to get out of here. It's like a rainy, dreary day. I'm so tired. This guy is over it. So over it. But you've been such...
I could complain all day.
I know you really could.
Can I?
No. But you've been such a good sport, and you've been so helpful. So thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I still want to complain.
I know. Let's not. Mike really has been like instrumental in like kind of getting things done in this hospital, because I am not, it takes a lot for me to get like really aggressive and like push for things. I just am a little bit more passive in that way, but Mike is not, and he doesn't mind looking like the jerk sometimes to get things done. And so he does that. So he's the muscle, and without him, I'd probably be sitting here until next Friday waiting to be discharged. So, and he's also just been like really great, like running downstairs to get food for us and getting water and stuff, and just being overall very, very helpful. And
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
You're a good husband and daddy. In other cute news, his camera's making him look really red. I promise he's not that red. But he is mighty cute in his little copper pearl outfit going on. This is literally like the last onesie I have that's not his going home outfit because he has ruined everything else. All right, guys, the social worker from our agency that's going to be handling our discharge is here. They have one more check to do, make sure that everything went well with his little procedure. And then we're gonna dress him and we're probably ready to go. Mike's gonna go load up the car. Yeah.
And I don't need the diaper bag.
No,
right?
no, I'll bring the diaper bag out when we leave.
So just this, and this.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
We're so excited to be going home. Like, it's just gonna be so nice to be in our own house.
I can't wait to eat real.
I miss our dogs so much, guys. Like, I miss the dogs so much. All right. There he is.
That's not fair.
All ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. You ready to go home?
Been ready.
We're pulling up to the house now, and I am so excited. Like, so excited. I cannot even believe that we're bringing a baby home right now. Our baby. We're bringing our baby home right now. This is literally insane. Like, crazy. Oh, we're here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby, we're home.